to Girl Made Media. Real talk for the girls in their becoming era. Let's grow, glow, and get into it. And welcome to another episode of Girl Made Media with your host, Kaylina Marie. And today's episode, we're going to be talking about how you are your biggest distraction. Not your friends, not that situationship, not your job, not your parents. You, babes, you're your own distraction. So first, I wanted to go over mindset versus motivation. Waiting for the perfect time, it'll never come, guys. We've talked about this in defining our own path, that if we just sit and wait and wait and wait, we're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. You can't just grow when you want to grow. If you want to grow, you have to be willing to put in that effort 24/7. Even if you don't feel like doing it, you have to do it. That's where mindset versus motivation comes in. Because if you're motivated, you're not going to do it. If you want to be motivated, you're not going to do it. Motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes. Like, mindset's going to beat motivation every time. Because if you want to wait to grow, how often would that be? How often would that actually be? What, you're going to grow like once a month, 12 times a year? No, you have to be willing to put in that effort 24/7. Waking up with a negative mindset is just blocking your blessings. If I wake up and I'm like, I don't want to do this today, like, I'm not in the mood, it's just going to make me feel like I'm not in the mood. I'm not going to want to do anything. But if I'm like, okay, forget how I'm feeling, discipline myself, forget how I'm feeling, get up, do what I have to do, I'm going to feel way better about how I did it. Even though I didn't want to do it, I'm still going to feel better about I did it. I did it without needing the motivation, which is so, like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just such a good feeling to know I can do it without having to be motivated. And so wanting to blame your distractions, like, yeah, I could have went to work today, but I was with my boyfriend. I just wanted to spend time with my boyfriend. Or, I could have went to work today, but there's a party tonight and I'm just going to go to the party instead. I got a pregame. Like, no, go get your money, sis. Go get that money. Go get that bag. Like, you're playing in your face right now. Distractions are thoughts you entertain, doubts you feed, habits you refuse to break. You're refusing to break the system. If you keep refusing to break the system, you're going to be stuck. And I know we said give yourself grace to change, but you have to really want to change. Yes, you can give yourself grace, but you have to want to change. You have to be putting in that effort to change. And if you're not, you're going to sit there. You're going to be like, what am I doing with my... Every other day, you're going to be like, I want to change, but you're not putting in the work to change. If we're blaming all our distractions on our environment, it's deeper than that. It's not... Yes, your environment does have a play, like, okay, I'm not going to deny it. But if you're not getting up to do the steps and do what you actually want to do, then who's the problem? It's not your environment. It's not your friends. It's not your family. It's you. Like, if you're like, oh, I want to go to the gym. I'm not going to the gym because I don't have no one to go with. Who's the distraction? You not having no one to go with. You're scared to go to the gym by yourself. Like, you have to really just live in your moment. Live in you. Be who you are. And with that, it brings us to our next segment, which is previous conversations we had. Girl, I know we've only had like 4 conversations together, today being the 4th, but we got to get it together. We talked about comparison trap, constantly looking at other people and be like, oh, I want to do that. But even if you are comparing yourself to others, are you doing that? Or are you just saying you want to do that? Me, like I told you guys, I follow all the gym girls and I'm like, oh, I want to do that. I've been taking myself to the gym, even if I don't feel like it. I'm going to go to the gym later today. Actually, I wanted to record my podcast first. But you have to, like, I'm not going to say give yourself a treat. Sometimes you do have to give yourself a treat. But you have to realize that constantly looking sideways takes us off our own path. It's a distraction. And we've talked about that in our comparison trap. And we've also talked about growing through transitions, which takes mindset, guys. We talked about this in the last episode. Growing through transition takes mindset. It's not motivation. If I don't feel like doing it, like I just said, we're still going to get up and do it. And then we're going to feel better that we got up and did it and we didn't need the motivation to do it. So it takes, like, when you're in the middle of change, motivation won't help you. Motivation will not help you. It's not going to be like, oh, yeah, babes, I'm motivated to do this. No, babes. I'm going to get up. I'm going to do this. Whether I want to or not, I'm going to still stick to it. I'm going to discipline myself so that I'm committing my goals. I'm getting to my goals. Now let's cover staying true to you while you're in a relationship, because it's so easy to lose yourself to somebody else's wants, how they want you to be, how they think you should be. It's so easy to lose yourself. Prioritizing their version of you leads to you stopping to show up for yourself. Like, if I want to be this perfect person, if I want to be the Rihanna to somebody's Rocky, that was a good one. But if I want to be the Rihanna to somebody's Rocky and I'm just prioritizing their Rocky and not my Rihanna, Like, I'm more like, I don't know. I want to say like Kylie and Timothy, but Kylie got her own money. But if I'm like, I'd be like Timothy in that situation. No tea, no tea, no shade. But like, prioritizing someone else's version of you leads to you stop showing up for yourself. You're performing instead of becoming. Once again, you're performing instead of becoming. Y'all know we like to repeat stuff when you really need to resonate with it. Stay true to yourself. Stop shrinking for others' comfort. Because if you keep shrinking yourself, you're not going to know who you are. You're not going to, this is coming from personal story. I am just now starting to remember who the F Kaylina Marie is. Like, I was in this tragic state where I didn't know who I was. I was fighting like I could look in the mirror. I wouldn't even know who I recognized. Like, I see myself, but I'm not seeing the person looking. I don't know who's looking back at me. So yeah, stop performing and start becoming. Stop performing and start becoming. Because y'all, the more you try to focus on how you should be in a relationship, this is friendships, situationships, anything with family, you're not gonna be true to yourself. You're gonna be true to the other people. You're gonna try to fit into this narrative, into this picture who you're not, who you don't want to really become. So stay true to yourself. Now, these are some questions we should ask ourselves. What's one habit I've been using to distract myself from doing real work? Am I waiting to feel motivated? Or am I committed regardless? In what ways have I been abandoning myself to keep a relationship going? You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be honest. Let's take accountability. Let's take ownership. Let's stop blaming everything and everyone and get clear on how we've been getting in our own way. I'm working on an ebook, guys. I think I'm gonna make it free because I'm gonna use it first. I'm gonna see how I'm transitioning with my ebook. Then you guys, I'm like, put it out there for you guys to use it because I know you're gonna need it because I need it. But it's something that's in the works. But I just want to end this podcast with: you are powerful, you are called, you are becoming. But none of that means anything if you keep ghosting your growth. Stop ghosting your own growth. Like, you guys are getting me mad. I'm sorry. Stop ghosting your own growth because it's not healthy for you. You're gonna be. I don't know if you guys watch Karamo. You're gonna see a 45-year-old woman on the couch talking to Karamo because you were scared to grow. You were scared to change. And Karamo's going to be like, girl, I understand. But where did this all come from? And you're going to be like, because I wasn't listening to Girl Made Media. Like, I listened to the podcast, but I wasn't really, it was going through one ear and out the other. Listen to what I'm saying, guys. Girls, gals, them, theys, anybody who's listening to this. You are powerful. You are called and you are becoming. Stop ghosting your own growth. Get out of your way. Get out of your head. Start showing up like the version of you. Keep praying and posting about it. Mindset first, motivation second. Ready? Mindset first, motivation second. Discipline always. Mindset first, motivation second, discipline always. And so if this episode resonated with you and you know friends can resonate with too, bars, send it to them. Let them come join our family because you know we're all friendly over here. We positive. We love y'all. And remember, you were the distraction. Now you're the main character. You were the distraction. Now you're the main character. Period. Until next time. See you guys later. Love you.